Aloha, what's going on in like Flynn viewers? This is a long time coming, but we are finally back with you live down here in the screening room. And tonight we are joined by Charlotte. It's so awesome to have Charlotte up in here. She like hardly ever joins us in the live feeds, but tonight we have got her and we just wanted to go over some channel updates, some like just a little bit of what's going on with the channel. We're going to talk some movies. We're going to talk some NFL. We're going to talk some holidays. We're going to talk some Disney World. It's going to be like just an all over the place kind of night, but I just wanted to fill in everybody on what's going on and kind of give you an update on where we've been, the holidays, all that good stuff. So let's start off and we'll talk about a little bit of our holiday recap, because it has been a crazy holiday season here at the Flynn household. It has been absolutely nuts. So that is the main reason why we haven't been putting out a ton of content, because we have a lot of traditions here in our family for Christmas, right?
Yeah.
So one of the things we like to do is go to a bunch of train gardens, and we like watch a lot of different movies and stuff like that, and we go to Hershey Park Christmas Candy Lane. Did you guys have fun this holiday season?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like what was your favorite thing that we did, like tradition wise, like stuff that we typically do? Like what kind of things did you like doing?
Well, I liked going to Hershey Park.
That was one of my go-tos, going back to Hershey Park Christmas Candy Lane.
Drinking hot cocoa.
The hot cocoa at Christmas Candy Lane? Yeah,
Yeah.
that was pretty legit. I actually have a little... Yeah, there you have. We put together that little Noel show. I know it looks pretty in that video, but unfortunately it was pouring down rain on PJ and I that night. We went to Hershey Park on a really cruddy day. Well, actually it turned out to be a cool day, because early on the day, like the park was empty. We got there and got on like all the rides right away. I think you and I were suffering from like headaches from doing all the coasters.
Mm-hmm.
What, like you finally got to ride Wildcat Revenge.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
It was all right.
Did you like it better than Wildcat?
Yeah.
What about Candemonium though?
No.
See, Candemonium is still my number one. But when we went to Christmas Candy Lane, Charlotte and I like immediately did Candemonium. We jumped over. We got on whatchamacallit? Wildcat Revenge. We got on Wild Mouse. Did Laugh Track. Did some spinny ride. Like I was done. Like I was toast, because I'm getting old and I can't hang with these kids anymore. And I know Charlotte was feeling it a little bit. So we had a good time, because early in the day it was beautiful weather. There was hardly any crowds. But then as the day progressed, it started getting rainy. So by the time that Noel show rolled around, dude, it was an absolute soaker. It was insane. And Charlotte, you went back to the car with Mom, and we actually were able to get Charlotte a surprise Christmas present from the Hershey Park store. Tell what happened early in the day.
Well, we went to the Hershey Park store and I saw something I liked.
Yep. And PJ caught an eye on what she liked. I sort of got to see what she liked a little bit. But then when it started raining, PJ and I were the only ones to stick it out in the rain and finish the night out. And Charlotte and Amy went back to the car. And then on the way out, we hit up the store, and I was able to pick up the Jolly Rancher like plush thing that you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a total surprise, because you had no clue that I got it for you when we were at Hershey. So, yeah. Anyway. Did you have any memories of Hershey Park when we were there that like stuck out to you?
So my mittens were absolutely soaked when we were coming back. So I was like, I was dying without it.
That's right. Your mittens were, you were soaking wet, dude. You were like, I told you to do waterproof mittens. You had like cotton ones. But it was a good time. I hope you enjoyed the video about like how to enjoy Hershey Park in the rain. If you didn't watch that video, make sure you watch it, because that gave you a lot of information on how to enjoy Hershey Park. It's really a good time to go in the rain, because the crowds are like nothing, especially if it's a day where it's only supposed to rain a little bit. But yeah, that was one of the things we really enjoyed doing was the Hershey Park Christmas Candy Lane. PJ and I, though, like one of the weekends, we got invited to an MCW show, a Maryland Championship Wrestling, that we happen to know the owner of Maryland Championship Wrestling, who's an awesome guy, and gave us tickets to one of their live events. So PJ and one of his friends, Christian, we went, and some of my other friends, we went and hit up Maryland Championship Wrestling, and that was a really good time. You see PJ right here. He got a picture with the champ. That dude was awesome, and he was like posing for pictures and everything, and he was totally rocking that belt. That was such a good time at the Maryland Championship Wrestling. So I wanted to do a shout out to Dan for hooking us up with the Maryland Championship Wrestling tickets. I actually have a quick little clip to show you guys. Beating that guy's butt.
Oh, yeah, screw that chair.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Headbutt.
Oh, dear.
Here it goes. Oh,
Oh,
slap.
dear, my God. This is unbearable.
This was so great because he was just walking around
gosh,
with this
darn
dude
it.
in like a headlock, like right by our seats.
Oh,
PJ, you were all into that too.
I don't even know where PJ is.
So PJ was so into that, like he was going all over the place, like running around when the fighters were in the like coming out of the ring and going around everything. He was just going crazy, and you were like running off with Christian and like cheering on the dudes like right next to him wrestling. But it was stuff like that. We just had so much going on around the holidays that we didn't have a ton of time to produce a lot of content. I actually I don't think I saw any movies in December to review, which was a shame because I felt like, man, I was falling really behind on my movie reviews, and that kind of sucked because I watched our subscribership just totally stall out, and you know, we got hot on a couple videos and we're getting close to hitting our thresholds for monetization, which would be awesome. But, you know, December just killed the channel, and you know, it is what it is. You know, we're busy, and then Christmas rolled around, so we have a couple little Christmassy clips for you guys that Charlotte doesn't even know some of the ones that I pulled. I did get your permission to pull a clip though, so here's a clip from our Christmas morning. This was Charlotte opening up one of the group gifts for Charlotte, the ones that came from Charlotte and PJ. So take a look.
Your help wanted. You can play that. You can play that. Thank you.
You're welcome. You don't want that? You wouldn't play Five Nights at Freddy's VR?
No.
Why not?
I'm too jumpy for that.
Come on, you gotta do it.
No.
We need to get Noni to do it. I think Noni should play.
So, yeah, that was Charlotte getting the Five Nights at Freddy's on the VR, which I thought was going to be a total hit for the kids because they love Five Nights at Freddy's. And, yeah, Charlotte was just a little bit, you know, nervous about the VR thing. You still like Five Nights at Freddy's, though, right? Mm-hmm. But, like, yeah, playing it in VR is kind of creepy, for real. So, PJ played it a couple times. He got majorly jump scared. He was done. I've played it a couple times. I don't think it's that bad. I think I've actually progressed further than the kids because it doesn't bother me to wear the VR headset. I've got a couple clips of me playing, but that was fun. But yeah, Charlotte, we totally pulled that clip of her opening the Five Nights at Freddy's, which I guess turned out not to be a great present since neither one of the kids will play it, and it's really just me at this point. All right. Let's see. We have Silver Be Cooking up in the chat. Thanks for joining us again, brother. And let's see. It looks like Noni's up in here. She's asking if there's any good movies coming out in 2024. We are going to get to some movie stuff later, so you have to stay tuned. We will be talking some movies a little bit later in the chat. We got another little clip from Christmas morning. This one is PJ probably opening up his prime gift of Christmas. So we'll let you in on this little clip here.
What is it?
iPhone. Yes.
What is it?
Yes.
Oh my gosh!
Yes. Yes. Finally.
Open it up.
I think. Yeah. Thank you. Oh no. Whoa.
Yeah, he better be responsible with it. Turn it on, man. Should already be set up for you.
I have to- Sorry, I'm just a first timer. How do I turn this on?
I love how PJ immediately dropped his iPhone. The minute he picked it up, it was like, doink. He just dropped it on the ground. I was like, we were having to talk, like, you need to be careful with the doink. Like, right on the ground. And there, he's got it right now. There it is. How are you enjoying your iPhone so far? The freedom of having your own phone.
It's good.
Yeah, you're liking it so far. You're able to reach out to all your friends.
Yeah.
This is disgusting to me. Charlotte, you've had your phone for a while. We were trying to be fair. We got PJ his phone the same time that you got yours, so we were fair and even. But it is crazy to me that sixth graders pretty much all have phones at this point. Like, really? Because I didn't have a phone until I was in college. And, like, PJ was one of the last ones in his class to have a freaking cell phone. So, who knew? Kids these days, they have all the fun toys. Oh, yeah. Well, that was our Christmas. And now we're going to get into just some channel updates. And I apologize for the crudeness of the production. We just kind of put it together today. But like I said before, I apologize for the lack of content coming out of the channel. We've just been extremely busy. And for those of you that don't know, well, actually, if you haven't seen it yet, check out my review from The Beekeeper today. I've totally reviewed The Beekeeper, and we saw that last night. It was actually a pretty good movie. My review is a little bit negative. There's some problems I have with the movie. But overall, it's going to be a good movie. Comes out next weekend. You should go see it. It's a good time. But one of the other reasons why we were definitely a little bit lacking on the content was because, as I said late last year in one of the live shows, we started some new channels to produce some of our other content in other realms. So one of those was we started the Be More Brew Crew channel for all of our beer review content, and that's been a ton of fun. We've been producing a lot of videos over the last month. As you can see, just in December, we did like 32 videos for different beer reviews and stuff that we've done. And those were fun, but that definitely took up a ton of my time away from this channel because I'm trying to grow this new channel. So if you have not yet subscribed to the Be More Brew Crew, it would be awesome if you are into our beer review content, if you would join over on that channel. But that's where I've been putting in a lot of my time too. So yeah, that's something like, hey, here, you know what? Charlotte's going to try this beer right now. I'm just kidding. But the channel, I am trying to manage the time better now. So now that I'm going back to the movies and seeing more movies and films and stuff, hopefully with you guys, then we will be able to do more reviews. And I'm going to try to get a release schedule out so we can kind of balance our releases a little bit more. I apologize for some of the low production content that I put out, like some of the, I don't know, I love putting out the Maui videos because it's kind of cool to watch Maui in his aquarium, but I know I haven't put a ton of production value into those videos, so I apologize. And I know some of the posts have been random, but I'd always said our channel was going to be more on the random side. We weren't going to have a particular niche, so we would have vacation videos, travel videos, like pet videos, all kinds of different stuff. I've transitioned my beer review videos to another channel. I'll slowly start transitioning maybe some of my movie reviews to a new channel. So that's going to be what's coming up over 2024. I might start some variation channels to boost some of like the movie review stuff, and then maybe have this channel focus more on family and our travels and stuff like that. But that's where we are in terms of the channel update. I apologize for the lack of content. I will get back to posting more and more. And please bear with us. We hope that you stay with us on our journey. And if you don't, I'm going to blame Charlotte. It's going to be her fault. But I'm seriously so glad that you joined us down here today. Like, it means a lot to me because you don't normally come on the channel a lot. And it's awesome to have you. Yeah. I hope like some of your friends watch this after the fact because they're missing out on some fun. Okay. Now let's see. Should we... I'm going to give Charlotte, because I was going to talk NFL next, but I know Charlotte, she doesn't care that much about NFL updates. So maybe we'll skip over that, and that way you can leave a little bit early. I'll talk about what you want to talk about. So, you know what? Let's get into our vacation reveal. That was kind of like one of the big things that we were going to talk about tonight is we are going to be revealing where we are headed in 2024. And quick shout out to my awesome wife, Amy, because she has put in so much work planning these trips. And we are far behind on where we're normally at. Usually we have our trips planned out like a year in advance, but there's so much been going on. Prices of travel are just so inflated. It's crazy. We didn't know what would be in our budget for travel and trips this year. And Amy has been literally searching thousands of websites to get us the best deals on our vacations for 2024. For those of you who don't know, we usually try to go on 2 decent vacations, one nice vacation, and then one vacation we call like our cheaper vacation, which is usually a vacation where we get like a timeshare or we go to the beach somewhere we could drive in the car. That's usually our cheaper vacation. So this year, Amy did tons of work, so thank you so much, honey. I love you. Mwah. You're awesome. And our first destination where we will be headed right after the kids get out of school, because that's typically what we do. We like to celebrate that the school year is over. You guys passed, hopefully. Actually, no, you got... These two are straight A students. Charlotte is amazing. We hardly ever have to help you with school. You rock it out. So proud of you and all your accomplishments. You're awesome, Char. PJ, you too. This year you are nailing the 6th grade, dude. So appreciative for all your hard work. Just have to say that. I'm appreciative for my family. But here we go. So our first trip, and this is kind of our cheaper trip. This is the less fun one to discuss. And I'm just going to give it to you right here. This is where we're heading in early June 2024. That's right. We are headed to
Beach.
Ocean Lakes. Oops. We lost the...
Wah, wah.
Oh no! Where did we go?
Wah, wah.
Gosh darn it! Yowzers! What happened?
Yowza.
Oh no, we lost our... Let's see, we'll have to go here. There we are. We're back. Sorry. We'll have to get in a little bit closer now. Yeah, we lost our feed. But we are heading to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Going back to Ocean Lakes, y'all. We love Ocean Lakes. Ocean Lakes is where it's at. It's a beautiful family resort right on the beach. We love Myrtle. I mean, we live so close to Ocean City, but Ocean Lakes is legitimately a fantastic place. We think it's far superior to Ocean City, and we are like really looking forward to going back. We usually do Ocean Lakes at least once every other year. This year we're going to be going back-to-back years. What do you guys, like, while we're talking Ocean Lakes, like, what is your go-to thing for Ocean Lakes?
I really like doing the golf cart parades, and
Heck yeah!
I really like getting a bike and like going and across like the resort and stuff.
Yeah, the golf cart parade. Hopefully we will have more live golf cart parade videos for you this year, because that was such a hit last year. Charlotte was totally our DJ. She was rocking the DJ music from our golf cart. People were just pumping. It was fantastic. I was doing the high fives, the drive-in, and we had a sign up on our golf cart saying, like, join us on YouTube. And that was such a hit because so many people tuned into our live stream, and people were showing us friends like, we're live streaming now, as they were passing us and giving us high fives. And PJ was getting candy and beads and all kinds of stuff. And Yeah, we had such a fun time. So look forward to that if you have subscribed to our channel, because some of our Ocean Lakes content, definitely stay tuned around the June timeframe. We'll have some content leading up to that, but we'll definitely be producing a lot of more Ocean Lakes content around June when we get to go. So definitely looking forward to our Ocean Lakes trip. What about you, PJ? What do you like about Ocean Lakes?
The water park. Even though they should add another slide, they have room.
Another slide would be good. Oh, we got a little comment here. Cool, we've been to the resort, beside it a ton. The beach dance floor is fun. The beach dance floor? Which resort are you talking about? The Myrtle Beach resort that's next
I
door?
think he's talking about Lakewood.
Oh, Lakewood. Yeah, Lakewood's awesome too. We used to stay at Lakewood all the time.
Or the one,
I'm not knocking Lakewood at all.
or like the one with the pirate. I forgot the mascot for that one.
That's Pirate Land.
Yeah, pirate.
That's
Land.
2 down. But next to Ocean Lakes, though, because right in between, remember, between Lakewood and Ocean Lakes is the Myrtle Beach Resort. So that might be what they're talking about, is the Myrtle Beach Resort. So I don't know, but I'm not sure what they're saying. The beach dance floor is fun.
Myrtle Beach Resort.
Yep, Myrtle Beach Resort. We've never stayed at the Myrtle Beach Resort, but we do see it all the time. And I guess I'm kind of incriminating us by doing this, but usually one night out of our trip, we will walk up the beach and we'll walk past the Myrtle Beach Resort. I've actually gone to the beach bar at the Myrtle Beach Resort once or twice. Like, if the kids go to bed, I'll drive the golf cart down to that far end of the campground and go into that little tiki hut bar by the beach. But we will walk over to Lakewood because we do love Lakewood, and we know people that stay at Lakewood, have work at Lakewood, and we've gone and done their pools and stuff at night and walked around and looked at their golf cart parade, got an ice cream there, gone in their store. Usually we do that like once a trip, and that's pretty fun. That's a good little walk. Why is the feed black? Oh, shoot. I totally forgot to transition out of that last one. I'm so sorry. I apologize. Our feed was black because, I don't know. I forgot to hit the transition button. Our one camera went out, which sucks, so now we're on the laptop camera. I know. Fail. I don't know. Maybe a wire came loose or something. But then, if behind the scenes, on the software, I have to hit the transition button. I have one window showing what I see, and then another window what you guys should be seeing, and I forgot to hit the transition button, so you guys were seeing all black, and that sucks. I'm so sorry. But here we are. Woohoo! I'm back. Thank you for the heads up, Silverbeak Hogan. Appreciate it, man. That's really going to suck, though, when I go back and people are going to be watching like, this guy sucks at live feeding. It's because of his stupid equipment blacked out. Freak. Oh, well. Well, anyway, so that's our first vacay. Now, this is the one I'm excited to talk about. This is the cream of the crop vacation that has been years in the planning, that has been absolutely insane to plan, but we are stoked to reveal it to you now. The kids already know what it is, but you guys don't know what it is. So here it comes. We are heading to Disneyland. Not Disney World. We are heading to Disneyland in Anaheim, California. That is going to be in August, and we are so looking forward to that trip. Amy and I have been to Disneyland before.
California.
Yeah, so we are heading to California. Disneyland is in California. Disney World's in Florida, for those of you that get the two confused. And we haven't been. We went in 2006, and so much has changed since 2006. We are from the eastern side of the United States, and California is all the way on the other side of the country. So that is one heck of a trip. We're going cross country. Yeah, PJ is not stoked to be flying.
I don't really like flying, but it's fine.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of this little logo right here because you guys are getting blocked. There we go. All right, now you can see a little bit better. At least I'm front and center. What's up?
Now
So-
I have to like lean over.
Now, what are you guys excited about for Disneyland? Because you've never been. It's been forever since we've been to Disneyland. It's so much different. Like, if you could name 2 attractions that you're excited for in Disneyland.
Maybe like the Incredicoaster
Yes.
and
I'm putting you on the spot here.
well, maybe just like Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. And
Oh, that is such a good one, Mr. Toad, because yes, they closed Mr. Toad in Disney World. Disneyland still has a ride where you can get in a car and go to hell. Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, they take you straight to hell with Mr. Toad and Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. And that is a fun ride. There's a ton, like, yeah, the Incredicoaster, which back in the day used to just be California Screaming. It's great coaster. Looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to the Avengers Campus because that is brand new. The Avengers Campus is brand new. And I am also looking forward to the Cars ride. Radiator Springs Racers. Yeah, I have not been on Radiator Springs Racers.
I was looking for Matterhorn and Radiator Springs.
Matterhorn is awesome. I've been on Matterhorn. Radiator Springs, I hear is great, but haven't been on it. And, okay, so besides that, the other part of this trip that is sort of exciting is that we are going to be there during D23, the Ultimate Disney Fan Event. We will be there for D23. They haven't released all the information on D23 yet. That's going to be coming probably in the spring. But D23 is the Ultimate Disney Fan Event.
Why is it not called D24?
Because it started in 1923.
Oh.
That's why we're celebrating the 100 years of Disney, 1923 to 2023, the big 100. You see 100 on everything. So that's why it's 23. So for those of you who don't know, like D23 is where they drop like all their park release stuff, all their new movie information. It's a big convention. Lots of the celebrities and movie stars come out. They're doing lots of fan events this year. They've made it more into a fan event this year than like a membership event for media and things. So that's going to be really cool. That's going on when we're out in Anaheim for that. Shar, are you excited for D23 and Disneyland? I think that's going to be one heck of a trip. Besides that, we are also going to we're going to make use of our time out there in California.
Oh.
We are going to be heading out to like Universal. We're going to be going to see some movie sites where they filmed a lot of movies because I'm a movie nerd. I think we're going to go see Marty McFly's house from Back to the Future. That's going to be pretty cool.
Mario.
What?
Mario.
We're going to go see the new Super Mario Land in Universal. So we are definitely looking forward to that. Even though, like I heard, it's crazy busy at Universal in California, especially in the Super Mario Land area. But we're going to go to Hollywood. We're going to go to Beverly Hills. We're probably going to go to Malibu. We're going to be hitting up lots of sites around California. So look out, California. We are coming to you. And I'm sorry, I keep looking at that camera, but that camera's blacked out. So I apologize for not looking at you fine folks. You will see lots of Disneyland and California content coming your way towards the end of summer 2024. Oh, let's see. We have, going to Aurora's Castle. Yes, because it is Aurora's Castle in Disneyland. Matterhorn, yes. And they still have Mr. Toad's. Yes, they still have Mr. Toad's. And Ellie Miller, Slay. Dude, we always slay. Are you kidding me? Like, there's not a time where we don't slay because we rock out hard. So those are our main vacations for 2024. And we will be doing some other trips. Like, of course, we're probably going to be hitting up Hershey Park, maybe some other theme parks. And we look forward to doing those sorts of things. But we don't really consider those vacations. So, you excited? Mm-hmm. I'm excited. I think we are going to have a blast this year in 2024. But again, thank you so much to my awesome wife for doing all that research. Sincerely love you, hon. That's awesome. All right, Charlotte, are you going to stick around for these next parts?
For the NFL?
For the NFL, for the movie chat, general discussion. You going to stick around or are you heading out? I know you got work and stuff to do.
I should probably head out.
All right. Well, peace out. Thank you for joining us.
Bye.
All right. Aloha. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, you know what? Dude. So, I meant to bring this up, but we were talking Christmas, so let me show you one of the things I got from the kids for Christmas. Funko Pop Clark Griswold, baby. Oh, yeah. I love my Funko Pop collection, and the kids dropped me with Clark Griswold Funko Pop. This is one of my go-to movies. And, of course, it was the In Like Flynn's holiday movie of the year for 2023. Out of our big fan poll, This was the winner. So got to go with Clark Griswold. Bam. There we go. All right. So I know someone was talking like upcoming movies in 2024.
That was Noni.
No, that's right. That was Noni. I guess we can start talking. We'll talk movies a little bit first before we do our NFL, because the NFL is not totally set. There's still one more game going on, but
Besides, like, everything.
yeah. So I will tell you, 2024, I am hoping is the year Marvel gets back on track. I am excited for Deadpool. Deadpool right now is probably my number one movie I'm looking forward to in 2024. It looks fantastic from all the drops that I've seen. I am hoping that we get the multiverse collide. We've got the X-Men coming into the MCU. And I don't know about y'all, but I am stoked for Deadpool 3. Anybody out there? Deadpool 3? The lights, they're not blinking. Oh, yeah, I love the reference. Thank you for the National Lampoon's reference in the chat. So, Deadpool 3, that is probably the movie I am most looking forward to in 2024. I am also looking forward to Godzilla x Kong, which is Godzilla vs. Kong 2. That's kind of getting hyped up right now. I don't know if any of you guys are watching the Monarch show, the Legacy of Monster show on Apple TV right now. That is a fantastic show, and they have, I believe, one episode left, and I'm pretty sure it is going to end up talking about, or it's going to lead us up to Godzilla vs. Kong 2. So if you haven't watched Monarch on Apple TV, you definitely want to check that out, especially if you are a fan of kind of the Godzilla Kong multiverse, which is like Kong Skull Island, Godzilla vs. Kong, all that stuff. Yep, that comes out April 12th. Godzilla vs. Kong 2 comes out April 12th. The other movie PJ just pointed out, go ahead, drop it on him.
Ghostbusters Frozen Empire.
That's right. Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Right now that's scheduled to drop March 29th. So that is going to be Ghostbusters 4. If you haven't seen the trailer for Ghostbusters 4, that dropped. You can watch it right now. That comes out, like I said, in March. I really enjoyed Ghostbusters Afterlife. I thought that was really good. I'm hoping this new one, I wasn't stoked about the trailer. And PJ wasn't either. It's going back to New York. We see the classic Ghostbusters fire station and the Ecto-1. But it didn't give me the chills and thrills that I thought it would. But I'm hoping it's good because we got the original Ghostbusters still coming back. What I'm afraid of is that they're going to be relegated to just early in the movie, something's going to happen to them, and then we're going to lose them for most of the movie, probably until the end. That's kind of what I'm afraid of. We've got Inside Out 2 coming out in June. That trailer looks okay. I was a big fan of Inside Out. I liked that movie. I thought it was pretty darn good. The trailer for Inside Out 2 looks decent. I'm excited to see where they go. And Pixar, I hope you get back on track because some of your movies lately have been sort of flops. You know what I mean? So... yeah, that's another good one. Any movie, if you guys out there, if there are any movies in 2024 that you're looking forward to, then make sure you hit us with that. Oh, yeah, that's another good one. PJ, I didn't even know that one's coming out in 2024, but Venom 3 is coming out in November. Then we've got Gladiator 2. Oh, and the first part of Wicked. PJ's drawing up some good ones. I didn't even know some of these movies were coming out. So yeah, the first part of Wicked comes out in 2024. I'm a big fan of Wicked. I saw it on Broadway.
I don't know what that is. It seems like interesting.
Oh, is that the sequel to The Lion King? So Mufasa, The Lion King, that must be a prequel to The Lion King because Mufasa dies in The Lion King. Spoiler alert. So, some good movies coming out. You just looked at a whole 24 most anticipated movies. The Beekeeper, that was on the list. That was actually pretty good. Lisa Frankenstein? No. Pass. This Is Me? Pass. No. Dune Part 2? That could be legit. I forgot about Dune Part 2. That movie could be good. Roadhouse. Oh, we have a date on Roadhouse of March 22nd. The Roadhouse remake. I am a huge fan of Roadhouse, but I think the Roadhouse remake with Jake Gyllenhaal is going to be straight garbage. I am sorry for that one. But, wait. Nuh-uh. Gonzuki says Never Ending Story in theaters in August. Are you talking like they're re-releasing Never Ending Story? I've not heard a thing about redoing Never Ending Story. Fifth Element December in theaters. Are they re-releasing these movies? Are these just re-releases? Yeah, I don't know. No, that looks like stupid. Yeah, PJ's scrolling through some movies that he's seeing on there. Challengers looks good. Actually, I saw the trailer for that last night for Challengers. That's that new one with Zendaya, and that looks decent. Fall Guy looks okay. The Ryan Gosling movie where he's like the stunt dude. That looks pretty good. What else we got? Back to Black. I'm not sure what that is. Is that an Amy Winehouse concert movie? Ooh, Furiosa. That's coming out. When was that dropping?
May 24th.
May 24th for Furiosa. That's the Mad Max sequel. The Mad Max, well, I guess that's a prequel. Is that a prequel or a sequel? I gotta do more. I don't know. Maybe it's a prequel and a sequel. I don't know. I like Mad Max. Ooh! I'm getting fired up about movies. BJ scrolling through. I forgot about this. We have Beetlejuice 2. That's going to be awesome. Beetlejuice 2. For any of you that are joining us right now, if you have not seen Beetlejuice, you got to see Beetlejuice. I forgot they wrapped production on Beetlejuice 2, and that's coming out in 2024. What was the release date on Beetlejuice 2?
I got a good one. September 6th.
September 6th for Beetlejuice 2.
Ooh,
and then...
I got a good one.
Oh, you got a good one. What's that? Joker Folie à Deux. That's Joker Part 2
October
with Joaquin
24th.
Phoenix. That's October 24th. So there's some legit good movies coming out in 2024. I wasn't that excited about the movies, and now I'm like, woo, baby, let's go. Let's go, baby. All right, what do we got? Original, sorry, Jan for NES. I don't know what that means. The original movie's getting re-released in theaters. I don't know what Jan for NES means. Jan for NES. So somebody named Jan loves their Nintendo Entertainment System. I love my Nintendo Entertainment System. I still have it. That's what we're talking about. You know, when you blow in the cartridges, you go, you got to get them to work. Like Mike Tyson's Punch Out for me. I got to give Mike Tyson's Punch Out, like, I got to give Mike Tyson, like, 2 good blowjobs to get it to work in my NES. Like, yeah. You got to hit it twice, Mike Tyson. Yeah, I already said Dune Part 2.
I'm trying to...
I think that's about it.
Yeah.
Night Swim? Are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah,
That sucks. Don't go see Night Swim. Everything I'm hearing about Night Swim is garbage. Holy smokes. No Night Swim. Yeah.
I'm just scrolling through.
Yeah, we're good. That's all the movies. You guys, you hit me up and let me know what movies you want to see. Oh, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. That's a sequel to Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. That'd be cool.
Ballerina.
Oh, Ballerina. That's in the John Wick universe. That's coming out in 2024. I forgot about Ballerina. I think John Wick actually has a cameo in that. And then, from what I hear, they're close to greenlighting John Wick Chapter 5. That could be pretty legit, too.
This.
A Quiet Place Day 1. That's a prequel. I'm not stoked about that one.
Twisters.
Twisters? Nuh-uh. The sequel comes out July 19th for Twisters.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Well, whatevs. I'll take it. I mean, I like the original Twister.
Deadpool 3, you already said that.
Yeah, I'm excited for Deadpool 3.
Alien.
There's a new Alien movie coming out? How are some of these movies not on my radar? I didn't even know were coming out this year. That's crazy.
Alien Romulus.
Romulus. Yeah.
Beetlejuice 2. Joker.
Oh, you know what? While we're actually doing this, another show you should watch, besides Monarch Legacy of Monsters that's currently going on right now, Reacher Season 2. Reacher Season 2 is a great show. I'm not sure if you saw Reacher Season 1. You don't have to see Season 1 to see Season 2. There's like 2 recurring characters that you'll catch on to, but realistically, Reacher Season 2 is awesome. It's a little bit different Season 1 because it's not that mystery vibe. Like, you know right away kind of who the bad guy is in the show. It's just them connecting the dots from here to there. But you got Robert Patrick as kind of like the big bad in the show. And then you got Alan Richardson as like Jack Reacher. And he does an awesome job. That's a great show. You got to check it out. I was actually going to do a review of those 2 seasons of shows. I've kind of stayed away from reviewing shows because I don't know whether they're individual episodes or whole seasons. But, yeah.
I think I'm pretty excited for this one.
Wicked?
Yeah, I think...
You're excited for Wicked?
It's pretty good. I think for the...
Have you listened to the music of Wicked?
No, but I know it's about Wizard of Oz and the
Yeah, it's like a different take on the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
But
Ooh,
I'm hoping it doesn't. I
new
mean,
Lord of the Rings.
no way. They're making a new Lord of the Rings movie.
Yeah.
Lord of the
December
Rings: The
13th.
War of Rohirrim. I didn't even know they were making that. Wow. Okay. Whatever. New Lord of the Rings movie,
Awesome.
according to this, the interweb. All right. Well, dude, let's cut it off with the
Yeah.
movies and Blazing Saddles original. Dude, Gonzuki, you are all about the movies that are re-released in theaters. If you want to go with me, dude, let's hit it up because I'm going to be all about going to the movies in 24 now.
What?
Yeah.
There's no way.
That's a re-release. That's
I'm
a
like,
joke.
That's not. I'm like.
He's saying there's a Freddy vs. Jason sequel coming. That's fake news. I would
like-
totally know if there's a Freddy vs. Jason sequel. I mean, Blumhouse has made some freaky movies that suck lately, but they have not greenlit a Freddy vs. Jason movie. Okay, so, dun dun dun, here we go. Dude, let's talk some freaking NFL because today and right now we have been getting all the updates.
AFC.
Boom! Let's go Ravens! All right, PJ, what do you got there? Oh, he's got his Ravens chain on. I got my Ravens hat on. You know who we're rooting for. Ravens #1. I know I got at least one Steeler fan right now in the chat. I'm not going to call him out. But, hey, hats off to you Steelers. You made it. You beat us yesterday. You beat our third string and second string guys. Congrats on that. But you made it to the playoffs. You made it to the dance. Now let's see what happens. All right.
AFC or NFC?
All right. Let's start with the Jacob Jones. Welcome to the show, man. I've got my eye on the chat, too. Let's start with the AFC since we got the Ravens in the AFC. And actually right now going on, we got the Bills taking on the Miami Dolphins as we speak. Do we have a score update for that right now?
I'll look.
Bro, we need a score update because we have been live since the game's been on, so we haven't been able to see it. Anybody got a score update on the Buffalo game? 0-0. Woo! Got a defensive battle right now. Let's see. Miami's streaking downfield. They're on the 4-yard line.
4.
They're still in the first quarter.
They're on.
Oh, they're going down. They're going down the field.
Yeah.
Okay.
They,
Well, that's going to finalize. This game right now is going to finalize who's playing who. Of course, the Ravens secured the first round bye last week, so we will not be playing anybody. We are resting all our guys. We rested our guys yesterday.
I'll give this to you.
No, man, you're the one that came up with that. We're going to hit it up together.
Okay.
Well, let's first start off. The one game that's totally locked in, we got the 4 seed going against the number 5 seed. For those of you who don't know, we have got Joe Flacco with the Cleveland Browns. That still freaks me the heck out.
It will be the
Oh my
matchup
gosh.
will be Joe Flacco versus the Strouds.
Oh, man. Joe Flacco's taking on the Houston Texans. Oh, my gosh. And where's that game going to be played? That game's going to be played in Cleveland. Or no, wait, in Texas.
Yeah, in Texas.
Yeah, in
This is
Houston,
their
Texas.
division we did.
Now, can Joe Cool roll down to Houston and beat C.J. Stroud and get to the next round of the playoffs? That is going to be the big question because playoff Joe Cool, man, he's Mr. Touchdown in the play. He doesn't throw interceptions in the freaking playoffs. That dude just tosses touchdowns and takes teams to AFC championships. And if he goes on a final freaking run, that is going to freak me out. Seriously. I do not want to face Joe Flacco and the Cleveland Browns in the playoffs. I'm going to go on record and say that because they are one of our division rivals. They're a good team. They've got Myles Garrett. They've got a veteran quarterback now who has plenty of playoff experience, and they have some weapons. So, yeah, put me on record. I do not want to see the Cleveland Browns in the playoffs. That's just me. I think we can beat them. Don't get me wrong. I think we could beat the Cleveland Browns, but I don't want to see them. So who do you let's pick right now. Who do you think is going to win Texans-Browns? Let's go on record. Your pick.
23-20 Browns win.
Wow. All right.
Because it would go on the OT because I know that's going to be a close game.
You know what? The Browns defense, I think they're going to go in there, and I think Stroud, he's got a lack of playoff experience. I think that team is going to crumble in the playoffs. I give it to the Browns. Not that the Browns have a lot of playoff experience, but they do have some, and they do have a veteran quarterback who has plenty of playoff experience. So, Yeah, I think the Browns take that game over the Texans. I say it's probably like 27-13. I think it's going to be a little bit more of a blowout. I'm going 27-13 Browns over the Texans.
So what are we hitting up? 3?
Now, yeah, because, okay, so we know the Steelers are in the number 7 seed, and right now it's the number 2 seed that's up in the air.
2, 7, and 6.
Yeah. So we've got the Chiefs locked in the 3 seed, and so they're either going to play the Steelers
Miami
or
Bills.
Miami or the Bills. That's what we're not going to know. This last game is crucial for the AFC and who's playing who. I'm thinking the Chiefs, they're limping into the playoffs, dude. I'm afraid of the Chiefs in the playoffs because Patrick Mahomes, you never know. All they got to do is get hot at the right time. And, yeah, they make me nervous, but I would legitimately rather play the Chiefs than I would the Cleveland Browns. So I don't know who they're going to end up playing. I think tonight, I'm going Bills tonight. I think the Bills pull out the win. Now, if the Bills pull out the win, they end up with what, the number 2 seed?
Yeah, I'll explain it. So, if the Miami, it loses, they're in the 6th seed.
Okay.
If the
Miami drops all the way to number 6. Wow, what a fall from grace.
and then the Bills, they lose, they'll be the 7th seed.
Wait,
Because the Steelers would be the 6th seed.
the Steelers would move up?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that's interesting. So it all comes down, right now we got a 0-0 defensive battle going on, which is interesting because you would think that would be a shootout game. You would think, I thought that was going to be a high-scoring game. I don't think it's a bad weather game, but I wonder if it's, I don't know. Huh.
And now for the NFC.
Let's jump over to the NFC because that one we have cemented down. We can
Yep.
do our picks for 3 games coming at us next week. Let's start off with the lowest seeded team. That would be the Green Bay Packers. They snuck in with a win today. And they are going to be taking on.
Aaron Love.
Yep. And they're taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
I think that's his name, Aaron Love.
Yeah, the Dallas Cowboys. So who do you think's going to take? You think Dallas at the number 2 seed is going to take out the Packers?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Dallas, though, man, Dallas is a good team, but they have a knack for crumbling under pressure. So, yeah, Dallas, good luck to you. You're due, but I think this could be another one where you just go in and you get upset to Green Bay. So, what do you think? You're going Green Bay?
No, I'm going Cowboys.
Oh, you're going Cowboys. I'm going Green Bay. I think that's going to be the upset. I think Green Bay is going to move on. I think they're going to upset the Cowboys, Dak Prescott.
If you're going to think that, then they're going to get absolutely crushed by the 49ers. But okay.
Well, that's what I think. I think the Packers. I'm going to go Packers. I'm going to go 24-17 Packers. I think the Cowboys maybe fall apart. They get flustered and they lose. I could be wrong, but I'm going to say that is my upset of the week for next year.
27 Cowboys.
Okay. All right. Good stuff.
Now Lions versus Rams.
The Lions-Rams. The Lions down to the number 3 seed.
Yep.
Interesting. I think this game I'm going to go Lions.
I'm going to go Lions.
Because the Lions have been hot as of late.
I don't know. They just don't have a lot of playoff.
Yeah.
It'll definitely be close. I think maybe like 4th quarter drive, maybe winning drive.
It could happen. I mean, you never know. I would give the edge to the Lions. I think they've been a good team this year. The Ravens demolished them. That game was like the blowout of the century. That game was like...
That was more like the Miami.
Yeah. So, we're both agreeing on the Lions in that one? Okay, well, sorry, Rams. You had your Super Bowl a couple years ago. Enjoy it. I don't think you make it past the first round. And then finally, we got the Bucks and the Eagles.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, are you talking about a fall from grace? Because the Eagles are my NFC team. When we didn't have the Ravens, the Eagles were my team. So, to see the Eagles just fall apart, I mean, I have never seen a 10-11 win team just completely collapse on itself. I know a lot of their wins were close wins that they just edged out, but come on, man, how do you fall apart like that quick? I don't get it. And then they're playing the Buccaneers, who They're hotter than the Eagles, though.
Yeah, that's true. But
Tampa Bay's coming at the 4
just
seed, the
the-
Eagles number 5 seed.
the Bucks, I don't know, because they have a crappy division, so that's why they got in this.
Yeah.
I-
Well, do we know, though, what's the injury status on A.J. Brown and Swift?
I don't know.
Because they left today's game hurt. And, yeah, that's no bueno, man. And from what I'm hearing, it's a knee, possibly a pretty serious injury. So
what
that
do
would be
you
a
think?
huge loss to the freaking Eagles offense if they can't go next weekend.
So what do you think?
I'm going Bucks, man. I mean, with the way the Eagles have been playing, every week you're waiting for them to bounce back, and the only thing going for them is the stupid tush push. But you actually have to get to 3rd and 1 or 4th and 1 to get the tush push to work. And I gotta say, right now, man, I'm leaning that game. I am leaning Bucks.
Eagles barely win. I'm gonna just say that.
You think the Eagles are gonna upset the Bucks?
Like barely.
I think it's going to be a sloppy, close game. It could go either way. I'm going to go on record. If I'm going to pick a team, I'm going to say that the Bucks pull that one out.
Like
And you're
maybe
going Eagles.
6-9, something like
Dude,
that.
so I'll be rooting for the Eagles because I am still an NFC Eagles fan. I like the Eagles and I like Green Bay in
I'll
the
say
NFC.
like 6-9 Eagles, because it's gonna be a low scoring game. Because
If I have my way, though, seriously, so the Ravens are the first round bye. On the NFC side, we have got the 49ers the first round bye. I would love, now that the Steelers are in the playoffs, I would love for the Steelers to have to come back to M&T Bank Stadium and take on the Ravens, even though it's our division rival. All the flexing that they have been doing about beating the Ravens this year, the first win was a fluke. I'll give it to you. The Ravens kind of collapsed. We gave them that game because we collapsed. Yesterday's game was an abomination. You played our 2nd and 3rd string guys, and you have the audacity to be flexing after the game, talking about how you swept the Ravens, that we're not that good. Give me a break, guys. You beat us by a touchdown against our 2nd and 3rd string guys. Yeah. Come at us in the playoffs. Come to the bank when we are full strength with Lamar Jackson. You're going to be down T.J. Watt at least this coming week, maybe for 2 weeks. I would love to see freaking Steelers in the playoffs.
well, they're already in field goal contention. So
Oh, who's that? The Bills?
Bills.
Bills are in field goal range? Cool.
They're on the Miami 35.
Yeah.
4th and 2. So I would assume that they're kicking it.
Well, so that wraps up our show for tonight. We've kind of talked about everything we want to talk about. Yeah, we've had a good time here tonight. Kind of rolled through everything we wanted to discuss. If there's any questions or anything anyone has before we sign off, feel free to hit us up in the chat. We'll gladly answer any questions you might have.
Intercepted.
Oh my gosh, Josh Allen intercepted in the end zone.
Touchback.
0-0. Wow, that's crazy. That's not even the end of the half. It was the end of the first quarter.
1st and 10. but-
I can't believe that. I thought that was going to be a high-scoring game. Oh, well. You're wrong. Oh, and you know what? Quick shout-out. PJ with his first soccer game today.
6-3? 6-2?
It was 6-3. 6-3 was the final score for PJ's first soccer game today. And he actually he's playing with a lot of his friends who he played with in prior years and a lot of the kids from his school. Shout out to Koya, Christian, David. It's going to be a fun year. You guys did fantastic today. PJ got a couple assists, didn't score a goal. He came close to scoring a goal. You had a shot on goal. But the goalie made a good block on your shot there.
Yeah.
But it's fine. You'll get a couple this year. But, yeah, it was a great game. So, good game, boys. Way to seal up that first win. It's always good to start the season with a dub. All right. Well, we are going to be wrapping it up. Okay, yeah, the Browns have Joe Mixon. Yep. Well, the Browns, huh? Well, I'm scared of the Browns.
No,
I'm-
the Browns don't have.
Joe Mixon is in the Bengals.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you're mistaken. I'm like, unless something happened today and the Bengals release Mixon. I think you're mistaken. The Browns and the Bengals there, Noni. Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. we're sorry our one camera went out and you had to watch us in the blackness for a little bit. That kind of sucked. Yeah, I'm going to stop relying on that one camera. I have to get a new camera. Maybe Santa will bring me a new camera after Christmas. Who knows? I don't know.
Maybe Santa comes out of his
All right.
workshop.
Well, we are wrapping this up because it's going to be somebody's bedtime real soon.
Yep.
And I'm talking about me because I got to wake up at 3:30 in the morning. For those of you who don't know, I get up so stupid early every single morning because I'm an idiot and I have to put in my hours before I pick up these kiddos from school. Poor me. So yeah, I'll probably be dead asleep in like 15 minutes. Yay. But thanks for watching, sincerely. Stick with us. We'll have more content coming your way in 2024 and hopefully a better live streaming camera. So thank you, everybody. Peace out. Until next time. Aloha. Thanks so much for watching.